right, I'm gonna start off by saying I don't side. Like I know I'm not never gonna jump into the fight, say nothing. It's just it's weird to think because when you see the information that's readily in front of your face, or you keep searching and finding the information, you would see what I see. But check this shit out. Like this shit right here don't make no sense to me.
The president sent federal agents to arrest a man for speaking. Don't get lost in anything else. The rest of the story.
You hear that, right? Don't get lost in anything else. No, please do get lost in something else. Please do. Because I'm sitting here thinking that this was somebody who did nothing. I'm gonna let you explain it, and then I'm gonna play the other, because I have nothing to reply to this person. Only thing I had to say is like, yo, you're throwing fear around for no reason when the information is out there for you to know why it happened. Let's watch. Let's hear how he just make it seem like it's only this person did nothing to garner the reaction that he got.
President of the United States sent federal agents under direct orders to arrest a man for speaking. That people are getting all tied up in citizenship and visas and green cards and all this other. The president of the United States sent armed federal agents to arrest a man for speaking at a protest, and they are now trying to deport him from the United States. Do not get this messed up. Again, they're going to be like, but he's supporting the president of the United States. Sent armed federal agents.
You see how he was about to say the stuff that would make it seem like, but he never really says it, right? He just wants you to get hung up on the simple fact that he did that, when the right thing would be to do is ask for more information. It's like, okay, he did that. Cool. Granted. Why though? You're not saying nothing else other than he did that. But look how he's about to double down, start saying crazy other shit.
To a man's apartment, ripped him from the arms of his pregnant wife, threw him in a van, drove him across a river, tossed him into an ICE detention facility, then...
I just hope you know they don't do things like that to people unless what they're saying is, for one, he's a man. For two, why are you even talking about that if you have a family? I understand fighting for rights. But if we already established that he has 4 more years to go, why are you fighting for those rights right now? I'm not saying that you're supposed to allow him to do everything, but why are you fighting for those rights right now? Like, make that shit make sense. And then people like him come up and garner that person's sympathy when he took it upon himself to do what he did.
Flew him halfway across the country to hide him deeper inside of the ICE deportation system, so that way his lawyer and his wife, who was 8 months pregnant, could not find him, all because he spoke at a protest. The president of the United States did this. And then the president of the United States has tweeted, along with members of his administration, along with his allies, along with his donors and others, that this is just the first one. The president of the United States is declaring that the First Amendment is dead, that the only speech that is protected is speech that Donald Trump allows. That is what this entire moment is. And anyone who tries to claim otherwise is lying to you, or hoping that it isn't happening. Pull your head out of the sand. The president of the United States is arresting people for their free speech. And if this...
You hear him, right? I thought it was real at first. I swear to God. That's why I had to do my research. But unfortunately, my research is not research that everybody else do. I will watch the video all the way through and just keep scrolling. And then TikTok will bring me what I'm looking for. Legitly, like if I watch a video all the way through, I don't even have to like it or nothing, but if I do that, it will bring me other videos. This is why I'm let's hear it, because I don't trust news outlets either, but I'm pretty sure if they're telling stuff like this, they're not trying to lie to you. But look, let's see how the message drastically changes now.
In the last few minutes, a federal judge in New York has temporarily blocked any efforts by the Trump administration to deport the Columbia University graduate student and Palestinian activist who was arrested in New York on Saturday despite being a green card holder. He's currently being held in Louisiana. Now he is expected to appear in court on Wednesday morning and cannot be deported until those proceedings play out further. Meanwhile, protests have erupted across the city, including in front of the New York City ICE office and among Columbia.
So he went out protesting. He went out protesting when he didn't have to do that for one. There was another one. But in a nutshell, I can't find the other video. There was another video basically saying that Trump put out days before that if you are saying and talking and like trying to defend something, he'll send you home. Now, is that right or wrong? I'm not here to say. The only thing I'm here to point out is the simple fact of why would you go talking about the situation when you know that can happen? Like, that definitely can happen. Think about it. Come on. You're making it seem like he's this bad person. Mind you, he's not even talking about you as an immigrant. He's talking about other people, and you know that for a fact. The people that cross the border, Palestinians can't cross. They have to come over here on a plane. But yet you're defending and fighting. I understand. But I personally think this is the time you shouldn't be saying anything, because you saying something could end up getting you in the situation that you're in right now. And then people want to say it's his fault. It's like, yo, at what point do you, matter of fact, but this one a real doozy for y'all. I know I kept y'all here too long already.
Remember her, Bishop Marianne Buddy, who gave a sermon at the Washington National Cathedral the day after the inauguration, and in her prayer urged President Trump to, quote, have mercy on various groups, specifically illegal migrants. Well, it turns out that Bishop Marianne Buddy's Episcopal Migration Ministries, EMM, during the Biden administration received $53 million from government programs for immigrant resettlement. And that is just 2023. The 2024 numbers haven't even been released yet. So my guess is she probably received back-to-back payments. And now it all makes sense why she said this in her sermon.
I ask you to have mercy, Mr. President, on those in our communities whose children fear that their parents will be taken away.
She wasn't praying for them. She was praying for her.
That's what I would think too. Like, I would definitely think you was doing it for you. Because I remember this. I didn't fully see it. I just remember them talking about it. And in the back of my head is like, yo, why? You're supposed to be somebody accepting to everybody. So your place wouldn't be to say anything about these type of situations because you accept everybody. But yet you're a priest. We're supposed to listen to you because, okay, I don't get it. It's like, did that, you trying to dictate politics, and they already say politics and church is separate, but still talk. We're not going to talk about this, but tell me what y'all think in the comments. I already kept y'all here for too long.